It's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. Today it is December 3rd, 2019. Shout out to Coke by Paris for the song request today. We've got Meek Mill, Ball Player. Hope you guys doing well this afternoon or evening or morning or wherever you are in this world. What's good, people? Some exciting news though. Finally, we've kind of been bland. Not much going on in the crypto world last week or so, but we're going to look at what's going on with North Korea and this Virgil Griffin guy. Is he a fool, or are we seeing some type of sabotage here by the Department of Justice? They're saying he was helping them avoid sanctions. I don't know if you want to call it like consulting with them. I don't know why you would need to fly someone all the way over somewhere to consult with them about avoiding sanctions when they already know how to do that. North Korea knows how to do that. They've got billions of dollars in Bitcoin already. So I'm just it's confusing the narrative they're painting in the news about this guy. But we're going to take a look at this article out of CoinDesk and also out of The Independent. See what they have to say about this situation. Second article is about OneCoin. I report on this whole Ponzi scheme, and a few people in the industry actually blamed OneCoin on the bear market we had earlier this year because of they were liquidating billions of dollars worth of stolen coins, both Bitcoin, Ethereum, EOS, and some other ones. But it looks like their site has gone down, but the scheme still is operational, they say. I don't understand how. This has to be a government co-opted type of operation. But we're going to take a look at the details on this in a second out of the Bitcoinist. And then lastly, out of Decrypt Media, new law makes Germany a crypto haven. Let's take a look at this. Seems like promising news for the crypto industry. See what details we can get from this article out of Decrypt Media. Shout out to Moon Lambo. Shopmoonlambo.com, guys. Get over there if you're looking for any type of crypto apparel. I mean, they've got tees, they've got hats, they've got hoodies. Ladies wear all types of stuff, jackets. Check them out, shopmoonlambo.com. And also Dudex.com if you're looking for a new crypto exchange. You can earn up to $70 in free money by signing up. Get over to Dudex.com to take advantage of that promo. Link is in the description below. Take a look at the heat map for today. Looks like Bitcoin is barely above. Looks like just about break even right now. $7,324. Ethereum is just around break even as well, $149.20. EOS up 0.5% to $2.70. We've got Binance up 1% to $15.53. Litecoin looks like it's up 2.13% to $47.26. Kind of a mixed day today. I mean, Bitcoin Cash is down, ETH is down, XRP is down, Neo's down, Tron is down, and now Bitcoin is down. But just marginally, not much going on. We've actually been in a sideways kind of price action, no price action, to be honest with you at this point, for the last 2 days now, just kind of in the channel. So got to see what's going to happen here. Once we broke this 7,400 area, I knew we were not in a good position. And the waves are getting smaller. They're definitely getting, if you look at the consolidation, it's getting smaller and smaller here. So we're going to see a move here shortly. We're definitely going to see a move here shortly. If I draw a trend line here, it kind of gives you an understanding of where we are from that perspective. So we're going to have to make a decision literally in the next 5 hours, I would say, at least at the end of the day. Got to make a decision. If we break this trend line, we do go lower. Let's first take a look at this OneCoin situation. The biggest Ponzi scheme that we've seen in a while. May have been bigger than BitConnect, actually. Looks like the website OneCoin is finally down, further unraveling one of the biggest Ponzi schemes in the crypto space. The portal that offered educational packages was a remnant of the scheme and is still carrying user balances. It says the onecoin.eu website is down and the DNS record is under investigation for further leads into the OneCoin scam. The site continued storing OneCoin balances, even potentially facilitating OTC trades. The site went down just a few days after reports of a nondescript van and workers clearing off the final debris from the OneCoin office in Sofia. Ruja Ignatova, the mastermind behind the scheme, is still at large. Wow. But the scheme also refuses to die, cropping up again and again in different disguises. The OneLife.eu site is still up and may be serving the function of continuing the OneCoin trading, even finding new entrants. Wow, there's another website called OneWorldFoundation.eu, which is also unreachable, as well as OneWorldAcademy.eu. The DNS records give hints that the resources on the OneCoin.eu are under investigation. The URID DNS service claimed the site is under legal investigation without further details on the entities or agencies involved. Meanwhile, the brother of Ruja reached a plea deal with the U.S. Department of Justice and faces 90 years in jail. At the same time, other leaders and groups related to the scheme seem to remain active. So get this, people. This is what just confuses me. OneCoin manages to siphon off $4 billion, laundering hundreds of millions through lawyers and offshore accounts. The pyramid scheme appeared during the early years of Bitcoin's hype, and its size surpassed that of BitConnect, which I was wondering if it had, and it looks like it did. OneCoin is different as it managed to run in multiple countries. Despite investigations and legal crackdowns, the scam was reaching out directly to potential buyers from Finland to Nigeria. So, my whole take on this is that this is a bad eye for crypto. Yet another one. However, I can't see these types of schemes getting this big without some type of help from the government. I just don't get it. You guys let me know your thoughts on that. This is just entirely too big. A $4 billion scheme. I don't think it can happen. You guys let me know your thoughts. I don't see something like this big being orchestrated without the help of the government. I actually think that maybe governments are doing these operations to put a black eye on cryptocurrencies. But again, that's my kind of conspiratorial take on this situation. You guys definitely got to let me know what you think about OneCoin. Did you participate? I hope not. I hope anyone watching my channel was not naive enough to participate in that OneCoin situation. Second article is out of Decrypt Media, and it is about a new law that makes Germany a crypto haven. The legislation enables banks to sell and store cryptocurrencies from January 1st, 2020. Other providers will now require a German license. Interesting. So it says that the German parliament today passed a bill allowing banks to sell and store cryptocurrencies from next year on, as if we need banks to store anything crypto related. It doesn't make any sense. The new legislation will come into force on January 1st, 2020, and will require current custody providers and crypto exchange operators in the country to take steps before the end of the year to apply for a German license. The law will not only put Germany, the world's fourth largest economy, at the forefront of regulation in cryptocurrencies, but heralds a milestone in the adoption of cryptocurrencies. Germany leads the way, it says, in crypto regulation for sure. This leads to institutional investors coming to Germany as they want security and regulation. It amends a clause in the European Union's fourth anti-money laundering directive that currently prohibits banks from dealing directly in cryptocurrencies. So it allows them to legally sell and store cryptocurrencies just as they do stocks and bonds to retail as well as institutional investors. Companies have already begun to act on the new German law. Crypto Storage and subsidiary of Swiss financial services provider Crypto Finance announced plans to open an office in Frankfurt today. So I just think people still, and when I say people, Wall Street, really more so Wall Street, still don't get it. We don't need these types of avenues to store. This is the whole point of cryptocurrencies, to become your own bank. So we don't need these types of legislative bills passed and banks allowed to get the green light to do these types of things. There's no need for it. You store your own cryptos, people, and we just have to make sure we continue to try to educate the investment class on this, because they're just piling into these banks with the cryptocurrencies. And guess what? It's the same situation. These banks will eventually start to rehypothecate these cryptocurrencies, basically lending out or trading more than they have in their actual account. So not a good look at all. It's not a good look because it's creating a behavior for the investment class that it shouldn't be. They should not be dealing with banks to buy cryptocurrencies. At the minimum, maybe deal with some type of crypto exchange, but that's it. You guys let me know your thoughts on this. Is this a good thing or is it not? Like, I know this will bring more attention to cryptos, but it completely just defeats the purpose of what this is all about. Cracks me up, man, I tell you. Last article though we're going to look at is both out of CoinDesk and Independent. So let's take a look at the CoinDesk one first. It says freedom fighter or fool. Jury's out on arrested Ethereum developer Virgil Griffin. It said, did Virgil Griffin go too far with the idea of Ethereum as a world computer? It says the Ethereum Foundation researcher was arrested at Los Angeles International Airport on Thanksgiving for traveling to the domestic People's Republic of Korea earlier this year. The Pyongyang Blockchain and Cryptocurrency Conference in April, and is accused by U.S. authorities of giving the North Korea regime information on how to use cryptocurrencies to evade sanctions. He's expected to be released on bail in the coming weeks. Griffin's arrest sparked debate across crypto Twitter about whether giving a lecture with public information about open source projects and potentially suggesting how to use them constitutes a violation of economic sanctions or an act of admirably spreading Ethereum's gospel of global reinvention. Across the Ethereum community, the jury is still out as to whether Griffin's choices were heroic, reprehensible, or just plain foolish. Some are comparing him to the cypherpunk folk hero Ross Ulbricht, which currently serving a life sentence for operating the Silk Road black market. In a statement, Griffin's lawyer, Brian Klein, said, "We dispute the untested allegations in the criminal complaint. Virgil looks forward to his day in court when the full story can come out." So Brian Klein, guys, if you aren't familiar with who he is, this lawyer, he actually was part of the Block One whole SEC debacle and helping them clear their names there. So evidently, word on the street, he's a pretty good lawyer. Much remains unclear, it says, including what exactly went down at the April conference. Another attendee said this week that the conference did not touch the subject of sanction evasion or much of anything significant to that matter. So even before the trip, though, Griffin openly expressed interest in arranging crypto-related equipment shipments to North Korea in 2018. Yeah, I don't know what bubble this guy lives in, but he should have known not to be talking about that. Like, once you start talking about that, you're definitely on the list. You know, you're going to be looked at under a microscope for sure. And then you're talking about actually going to North Korea. Yeah, this guy is a fool for sure. Whether or not he did anything wrong doesn't matter. The fact is, I think he kind of put himself in that situation, to be honest with you. You guys have to let me know. Let's take a look at this article from Independent about the situation and see what kind of spin they have on it. It says the leading cryptocurrency researcher has been arrested after traveling to North Korea for a secretive conference about blockchain technology. U.S. law enforcement charged Virgil under the International Emergency Powers Act for allegedly providing technical advice on how to evade international sanctions using cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. So the Department of Justice claimed that Mr. Griffin traveled to the reclusive state in April of 2019 to speak at the Pyongyang Blockchain and Cryptocurrency Conference. So it says Mr. Griffin allegedly traveled to North Korea without permission from the federal government and with knowledge what he was doing was against the law. We cannot allow anyone to evade sanctions because the consequences of North Korea obtaining funding, technology, and information to further its desire to build nuclear weapons puts the world at risk. It's even more egregious that a United States citizen allegedly chose to aid our adversary. And a separate report by the UN Security Council from March estimated that North Korea has amassed more than 500 million euro worth of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to support its regime. April's conference was the first time the country had hosted such an event, though foreign media was banned from attending. Citizens of Israel, Japan, and South Korea were also not welcome. So I don't know if you saw the tweet from Vitalik Buterin. He was kind of backing and supporting Griffin and his situation. So we'll have to see what happens here. Again, I think it was just a very stupid move by him to do this, knowing that North Korea is not a friend of the United States, and then before you even go over there, you openly say you're gonna try to help them with crypto hardware and equipment. What is, like, this guy must live in a bubble. I don't know. You guys let me know your thoughts on this situation. Should he go to jail? I say take him to jail and free Ross Ulbricht. That's what we should be doing. That's what we should be doing. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I gotta give a shout out again to Coke by Paris for the song request, Meek Mill, Ball Player. That's my 2 Satoshis for today, people. I'm out of here. How?